Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about one of the highest regarded Halo games out of the 9 Halo games that are official canon, I guess if you want to call it that. And so this, if you couldn't tell by the title or thumbnail, is Halo Reach. Now, I was just browsing through my games, saw this, and saw how old it was. I didn't think this game was good old Xbox 360 era, but as I thought back onto my memories of this game, I realized it was. So, played through it, decided, I'll give it a shot, see, my little kid brain back then couldn't comprehend the story or the characters or anything that was happening. Alright, there's all these memes saying how great it is, so we're gonna look at it, see 10 years later how great it is. Alright, and the first thing that I want to look at, I don't normally talk about in, I guess you could call this a review of a game, is the music. This game has some amazing music.
Itvanak.
What's it say? It's over!
We've been engaged! Bad guy coming out!
That Tango grew past me. Permission to pursue.
Negative 4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
So this music, combined with these ginormous, huge Transformers-type action set pieces, just make all of the action in this game absolutely fantastic, even 10 years later, after it came out. And another thing that you've probably already picked up on, this game looks good for a game that came out 10 years ago. Like, it looks really good. And so the greatest thing, personally, I think, is, with decent graphics, it was good graphics at the time, and this music, these set pieces, you can pull off these cool, completely CG, just movie-like scenes. But does the gameplay reflect that? And let me tell you, it absolutely does. Not only does the gameplay not still hold up 10 years later, but it has something that I think a lot of other Halos don't have. Now, I haven't played Halo in a long time, right? But a lot of them, particularly 1 through 5, have this infantry focused, Master Chief heavy, absolute unit gameplay. But what this game lets you do a lot of is let you play with the vehicles and just other weapons in the arsenal of the UNSC, right? Because you've played as the Spartan that can slaughter everybody, you know what that looks like. At this point in time, you've played, 4 of those games? And, this changes it up. You're not the best of the best, you're still good, but they give you access to civilian vehicles, tanks, helicopters, pelicans, spaceships, so many different vehicles that just changes the levels and changes the gameplay completely, just enough for it not to get boring, for the levels where you are in that infantry action, it's enjoyable. But perhaps the best part of this game that I think is kind of looked over is the fact that you're not, Master Chief, right? And some people are like, well, I like Master Chief, I only want to play as Master Chief. And that's fine, right? Do your thing. But you're not in this constant saving the entire universe, level threat. And I mean, that is definitely here in this game, but there's much simpler levels. One of the best levels, I think, in this is a level where you're just rescuing civilians from the invasion, right? You're just flying around a Pelican and going from rooftop to rooftop. Or maybe it's a Falcon. I don't know my vehicles that well. And you're just picking people up, transporting them, protecting them. That's it. That's the best level, in my opinion. Alright? And it's just the simplest. There's no big giant spaceship blowing it up with the warp drive and ripping it in half. Not some complicated, big Avengers level threat. Alright? It's just a small scale battle. And that is really what Reach is all about. And that's the part of the video that we've all been waiting for, and it's the fun part. So this is your warning now if you somehow haven't gotten this game spoiled or played it. Spoilers are incoming. Alright, here we go, spoilers. This game's 10 years old. Alright, everybody dies. And I mean everybody. And let me tell you, some of these I remember, and some of these I don't remember at all. Some of these genuinely surprised me while I was playing. And we'll have some rolling in the background for you guys so you can get that PTSD that I did. But let me tell you, this game ain't easy. They do not shy away from character deaths at all, and some of these are understandable. The first one you saw, this one now, these are T-rated death scenes, alright? But some of these are not T-rated death scenes, alright? Some of these, I was even like, what? They get quite gruesome for this game. And it's not Doom, heads aren't exploding or anything like that. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. But it's just great. Let's just play some more for you guys.
Who's next? I'm ready! How about you?
If it hasn't already.
Maybe, but according to Holland, the Covenant are still hunting for something.
Where does he get off calling a demolition a priority one?
Come on, get in! Let's go, come on!
Now, this is the one that I particularly forgot about, and let me tell you why it's the most sad. About 2 minutes earlier on that elevator, I realized, hey, she has a robot arm. That's cool. And then, well, So they kill everybody, right? All of Noble Team. You're all that's left. Right, you're gonna make it out. But you know what? They just can't let you. They can't let you have a happy ending in this one, right? So, the last level, rightfully named Lone Wolf. You're all on your own, and you just play till you die. And that's it. And they want you to die, because it gets to a point where they send like 40 elites after you, and you're all on your own. You had ammo. You know what's coming. And, it does come. Now, if all of this makes the game sound like it's the best Halo ever, that's probably because I think it is, alright? But, listen, this is just the campaign. We're just getting started. Now, we're not going into Forge and multiplayer. because I could talk about Forge all day, and I didn't really play the multiplayer because I was trash in 10. So that's all I have to say about this game. This video gave you severe PTSD. Make sure you like it, comment when you cried multiple times, maybe once, and make sure you guys subscribe. Maybe get PTSD in some other videos, not the bad kind though, the good kind, and I'll see you guys on the next one.